Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with Georgetoon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup, and I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the June 2nd, 2025 episode of Second Cup. It's June already. Summer right around the corner. Well, hopefully summer's right around the corner. As I'm recording this, it is only about 60 degrees. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 63 degrees.
57 degrees right now. The high is going to be 63. Come on, summer. I'm waiting for that warmer weather already. And it is, hopefully it's on its way. And regardless, we have a nice cup of coffee to warm us up this morning on a morning that has a little bit of chill. I hope that by the time this airs, where you're at, it's nice and warm and summery. Hang on, let me get a sip. That's marvelous. We are using Sterling Roast Columbia Keurig cups. Boy, this is a good one this morning. My gosh, I put this through the Keurig machine. Absolutely fantastic flavor, a real nice boldness to it. Has a great aroma as it's brewing. This is a good one. Sterling makes some great coffees, and their Keurig cups are wonderful. Again, this is the Columbia Keurig cup from Sterling. Really, very, very good. And this came courtesy of viewer Mike H. Mike, thank you again very, very much. Not only did he send the Keurig Columbia, the Sterling Columbia Keurig cup, there it is, but he also sent along the Sterling Almond Cream Aftershave Splash. I have got to review that. I've got it right there in the shave den, and boy, it's a good one because we have the almond shave soap, which is absolutely wonderful, and he sent along the aftershave splash, and I got to get a review done on that. And my gosh, so many great shave soaps and aftershave splashes out there. And a shame that I can only shave once a day on my face and maybe every other day on my head. That is what is being fair-skinned is all about. I don't have that really big, dense hair growth and beard growth that a lot of others out there have, but still enjoy the traditional wet shave, and I still enjoy shaving every single day because just one day's worth of beard growth, I start to feel like, boy, I need a shave. And if you saw the Guido review that I did this past Friday, 6 days of beard growth, and I'm telling you, by day 3, it was really starting to drive me crazy. I am just so glad I had a great shaving off 6 days worth of beard growth with the Guido razor, the open comb base plate. If you haven't seen that review, it ran this past Friday. Check it out. A great shave. I really enjoyed that razor and that shave. So check that out. Also, we're enjoying the coffee in my Kellogg's Cereal City coffee mug with Tony the Tiger on it. This is one that I picked up many years ago in Battle Creek, Michigan, when they had a Cereal City museum that celebrated everything about Kellogg's cereals. Hang on 1 minute. Boy, that is terrific. But I have not really had a morning breakfast cereal in a long, long time because of the high fructose corn syrup and other additives in there that people have been questioning of late. And so have I. I happen to be going through my local Whole Foods store. And yes, it's true what they say. They should call it whole paycheck because it could be on the pricey side for some of this healthier, more organic food that they offer. There are some deals here and there, though, no doubt about it. And I picked up this cereal here. Here's the bag right here. Heritage Flakes. This is Nature's Path Organic Heritage Flakes, a delicious blend of grains including Coruscant wheat, oats, spelt, that's S-P-E-L-T, barley, millet, and quinoa. Yeah, and here are the ingredients right here. Now this bag here is kind of ripped up. I've got all the cereal here in a right here. Can you hear that? It's in a Ziploc bag right there. And I've got some in a little bowl here sitting next to me. Hear that? Yeah, these are terrific. I'm going to munch on those between segments. But anyhow, here are the ingredients. Coruscant wheat flour, wheat bran, whole wheat meal, cane sugar, whole oat flour, spelt flour, barley flour, whole millet, barley malt extract, quinoa, sea salt, and honey. How about that? Completely organic. There's no high fructose corn syrup. There are no seed oils. There's no, some of these other, ingredients that you can't pronounce that are inserted in some of these breakfast cereals. This is really a nice, natural, organic cereal that appears to have some nice natural ingredients. And these flakes are so crunchy. They really hold up in milk. So if you're looking for a breakfast cereal, let me get this again. This is Nature's Path Organic. Now, I got a 32-ounce bag because they have their Eco Pack. They're not using cardboard boxes or anything like that. They've got this Eco Pack here. And this 32-ounce bag, 2 pounds. Okay, this was like $11. That's getting up there. But I haven't had breakfast cereal in a long time, and I thought I'd give it a try. And I just munch on it as a snack. And as a matter of fact, I get some dry roasted peanuts that are just, peanuts, a little bit of sea salt, and I throw those in there, and I get like a poor man's organic Chex Mix. And that's been a nice snack, a nice healthy snack. So check it out. Once more, Nature's Path Organic Heritage Flakes. I bought it at Whole Foods, 32-ounce bag, about $11 and some change. Yeah, pricey, but I thought I'd try it. Well, man, I got my receipt right here. I could tell you exactly what it was right here. $11.29. Here's the receipt right there. All right, so that's what we got going on this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you're enjoying your favorite coffee. I hope it's warming up where you're at. If it's on the cool side like it is right now in Northeast Ohio, I hope you're enjoying a nice hot cup of coffee to warm you up this morning. Great to be with you. Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. Now, before I forget, I wanted to share with you a couple of emails that I got from viewers. They have received their official George Boom Lather shaving bowls. They also sent along photos, and we'll be sharing emails and photos with you on an upcoming Monday morning mailbag. But I did want to give you a sneak peek of what they wrote regarding the shaving bowls that they've received. First up is viewer Joel Torano, who wrote, "Hi, Mark. I just received my Mark Zarady Boom Lather shave bowl. I am very excited. It came out perfect. I am looking forward to whipping up a lather with this bowl. Anyone thinking of getting one won't be disappointed. It is JT approved." Laugh out loud. Looking forward to the next Monday morning mailbag. P.S. I am hoping things warm up in Ohio. Down in Naples, Florida, it's been in the upper 80s here. Well, that's great to hear. I'm so glad the weather is cooperating with you down there in Naples, Florida, Joel. That's great to hear. Like I say, a chilly start to June, but we'll be warming up very, very soon. And I'm so glad that the Boom Lather shaving bowl came out so perfectly for you. That's wonderful to hear. Enjoy it. Please lather with it and get us a review and get us your experience with it, and we'll share it with all the viewers out there because I'm really, really excited to know how the lathering bowl works for you. So that's great to hear. We also heard from viewer Kyle Corriveau, who wrote, "Hi Mark, just received the Boom Lather bowl. It looks great and I can't wait to try it out. Keep up the good work as always and keep us enlightened on new products and new ideas to help us to be better shavers. As always, Boom Lather." And that's from Kyle Corriveau. He also sent along pictures. Kyle, please let us know how the Boom Lather shaving bowl works for you. Let us know what your experiences are with it. And we'll share that with all the viewers out there. But again, we'll share both of these emails on an upcoming Monday morning mailbag along with the photos that they sent along. And again, this is available from Spot Prints 3D, their Etsy storefront. Peter Despotis, he is doing an absolutely beautiful job with these shaving bowls. They look spectacular. So if you get a chance, get up there to Spot Prints 3D and check it out. We'll have a link directly to that page where he's offering these official George Boom Lather shaving bowls. And my thanks again to Joel Turano and Kyle Corriveau for very, very kindly sending along the emails and the photos. And I'm just delighted with how well the shaving bowls came out, and I'm excited to hear what you gentlemen have to say about its performance. Thanks again to Kyle and Joel. Really do appreciate it. Phoenix Shaving dropped this email alert, and it reads, "Don't miss Aqua DG, our classic homage to Aqua di Gio." Now that is spelled AQUA, then the second word is DI, the third word is GIO. It's an homage to Aqua di Gio, and as they say here, just in time for summer. An homage to a legend, a tribute to summer, a splash of cool confidence. Here's a scent profile. Top notes are jasmine, rosemary, hesperodic notes. Heart notes are persimmon fruits and marine notes. Base notes are cedar, patchouli, white musk, and rock rose. Hey, I got that pronounced correctly, patchouli. If you saw the Monday morning mailbag this morning, you'll know why I'm smiling here when I said patchouli. Yeah. Anyhow, a great summer scent. And here's what they have to say here. One of our most requested summer stunners is back and breezier than ever. Aqua DG is our epic homage to that iconic fragrance, yes, the one that ruled the 90s and still tops the charts today. You know the one, crisp, clean, impossibly fresh. The scent that practically defines what it means to smell good in the heat. The scent that launched 1,000 awkward first kisses and even more confident first impressions. Aqua DG is more than a cologne. It's a sensory passport to the Mediterranean. Think sun-drenched coastlines, salty skin, linen shirts half-buttoned, a Vespa ride through citrus groves. It's youth, freedom, and a splash of romance in a bottle. Now, here's a little bit of history regarding the original fragrance. When the original hit shelves in 1995, it changed the game. Suddenly, men weren't just reaching for cologne, they were reaching for a feeling. That marine citrus blend became the blueprint for every summer scent that followed. But as the world moved on, formulas changed, reformulations happened, and let's be honest, it's not quite what it used to be. So we did what we do best, a resurrection, the Phoenix Shaving Way. You're welcome again. But most importantly, there's a matching cube 2.0 this time. Oh, there you go. If you get Aqua DG, you get a matching cube. That's fantastic. Or it's available. It's not going to come with it. You can pick up an available matching cube 2.0. And as they write here, for the bold, for the classic, for the summer, don't miss your chance. Aqua DG is back, but only for a spell. The breeze is calling, the waves are crashing, your shave isn't complete without it. And they wrap up this email alert by saying, shave on and stay groovy, Shave Cadets. Sincerely, Doug, Fran, Hux, and Cube. Wow, that's really, really wonderful to hear. Aqua DG is back, and they have a matching Cube 2.0 available. Let me clarify that. It doesn't come with the bundle. It's available. So if you're going to pick it up, pick up the bundle, which is the shave soap and the splash, and also add a cube to your cart, maybe an aftershave balm, that kind of thing. I'm looking at the product page right now, and it looks like they got a really nice collection of Aqua DG. They've got the cube, they've got the shave soap and splash. They have a solid cologne. They've got the Star Jelly, the EDP, the natural deodorant, the conditioning shampoo puck, and the argan oil body soap. How about that? Yeah, so they got a nice collection of Aqua DG up there. So if you pick up the bundle, which is the shave soap and the aftershave splash, grab an Aqua DG Cube 2.0, maybe the Star Jelly, maybe the Solid Cologne or EDP or whatever you want, but it's all up there. We'll have a link directly to the collection page so you can check it out. From Phoenix Shaving, just in time for the summer, for a limited time, Aqua DG will have a link below. And here's a reminder from Phoenix Shaving. The Dreamscape Scuttle is available online. And as they write here, the Dreamscape Scuttle, bring your lather to life. The Dreamscape is a wonderful device that aids in making and maintaining a warm and or hot lather for an entire shave. It will also keep your brush warm in between passes too. Just such a great addition to an already me-time meditative activity, traditional shaving. Now, just to clarify here, their email alert reads Dreamscape Scuttle. However, the Dreamscape Scuttle was offered a number of years ago. I purchased mine 3 years ago. You can see my review of it on the YouTube channel, where I reviewed the Dreamscape Scuttle 3 years ago. Last year, I acquired their new upgrade, which is the Spacescape Scuttle. And I think that's what they meant. I think that's what they meant to write in their email alert, Spacescape Scuttle, not Dreamscape Scuttle, because when you click on the link, it takes you to the listings of the Spacescape Scuttle. This is the newer version, the Spacescape Scuttle, and it's wonderful. And here's the great thing. You have two offerings. You have the new upgraded Spacescape Scuttle 4.0 for $27.95. And they also offer Spacescape Scuttle Seconds for $21.95. And we've mentioned these before. And as they write, while all share a resemblance to the photo on the sales page, know that due to the nature of the hands-on process of glazing, each will be unique. These are seconds. They have minor cosmetic imperfections. However, they still function perfectly. They are not cracked or damaged, just unique. Some have slightly misshapen spouts. Others may have small glazing imperfections. They include a real solid cork, just like the regular Spacescapes, sold as is, all sales final. So there you go. You get two choices. If you want one that is absolutely beautiful and perfect, then you can get a Spacescape Scuttle for $27.95. If you want to save a few bucks, check out the seconds page, and we will link to both of those below so you can check them both out. I have a Spacescape Scuttle that I have been using since last year. I absolutely love it. It is wonderful, and it makes a beautiful, warm lather. The inner bowl is very, very generous, and I love using it. I really, really do. even during the summer months. It's just great to have a nice warm lather. And on a chilly morning like this, as we're rolling into summer, when it was 40 degrees overnight, waking up, man, nothing better on a day like today than a nice warm lather. So check it out. Even though their email alert says Dreamscape Scuttle, I think they meant Spacescape Scuttle, which is the upgrade. That's what's listed on their product pages. You can get one that's perfectly good, or you can check out the seconds. Both of them are great. They look great. They make wonderful warm lathers. Check it out from Phoenix Shaving. Their Spacescape Scuttle, mentioned as Dreamscape Scuttle in the email alert. 6 to 1, half a dozen of the other. I think they're talking about Spacescape Scuttle. It's a wonderful scuttle, a really nice upgrade from the Dreamscape Scuttle. Check it out. We'll have the links below. I also received this email alert from Bull Goose Shaving, and the headline reads, Segus shipment has landed. Now, Segus is spelled Seygus. And as they write here, we received a new shipment of Segus Zeppelin razors late yesterday. This 2025 edition features a slightly blade-forward design with a 0.7 millimeter blade gap. The state-of-the-art head design increases tautness and blade subjection, resulting in an incredibly smooth and efficient shave. It would make an excellent addition to your collection. With limited stock available, be sure to grab one while you can. Now, here's what the product page says, and we'll link directly to it. The Segus Zeppelin is back in stock at Bull Goose. This 2025 model is a moderately aggressive razor that shaves incredibly smoothly, partly due to its inverted smile design, which increases the tautness and blade subjection. Machined out of 316L stainless steel and made one at a time in Spain, the Zeppelin observes all of the European laws of quality and safety. Now, here are the approximate dimensions. The handle length is 95 millimeters or 3.74 inches. The blade gap, again, is 0.7 millimeters. The blade orientation is slightly blade forward. The overall weight is 127 grams or 4.48 ounces. Again, the material is 316L stainless steel, and it's made in Spain. Now, when they say right here, due to its inverted smile design, which increases the tautness and blade subjection, let me see if I can describe that to you based on the photos. We'll have a link to the page so you can see it. But let me see if I can describe it to you. As you're looking at a razor head, cap and base plate joined together on top of the handle, and you're looking at that razor head straight on, and you're looking at that blade gap from the left side of the razor head to the right side of the razor head, you'll see that the gap is even and parallel from left to right. There's no variation in it. It's parallel. It's completely horizontal. That's a better word, horizontal. Now, with the Segus, what they're saying is there's an inverted smile. There's a little bit of a bow or a curve going from left to right. You could say it's in the shape of a frown. I guess they don't want to say frown because it sounds a little too negative. That's why they're saying inverted smile. So if you were to turn the razor completely upside down, then you would see a little bit of a smile going from left to right. So let's look at it again, right side up. And you'll see that there is a slight curve or a bow going from left to right in that blade gap, and that's supposed to increase the tautness of the blade somehow. Now, I am a little bit familiar with this configuration because I believe the Vikings Blade Emperor Meiji adjustable razor incorporated this at one time into its razor head design. And what they wrote at the time was, the blade of the safety razor is designed to have a slight bow or curve, which is intentional and not a defect. And a lot of wet shavers were looking at that, and it kind of threw them off a little bit. As a matter of fact, I am going to take a look at my Emperor Meiji and see if my blade curves or bows a little bit. I don't think it did. I think mine was made prior to that change. I don't know if they're still doing it with the Emperor Meiji. I could be wrong, not entirely sure. But anyhow, the Sagas has this inverted smile, just so you know. So when you look at the photos, you're going to see that there's that little bit of a bow, little bit of a curve in that razor head, that blade gap, a little bit of a bow, so to speak. They call it an inverted smile. So that's a rather unique design, and it's intentional. And the purpose is to increase, I guess, the tautness of the blade. I think that's the idea here. Not entirely sure. Okay, so now let's get to the moment you've been waiting for. The price, $350. Wow. That'll make a great Father's Day gift for someone out there, right? Or for a graduate. My gosh, if you want to be very, very generous to yourself or to the wet shaver in your life, this sounds like an absolutely beautiful razor with a really, really neat configuration to the razor head with this inverted smile. $350 is a lot of coin for a razor, but all the way from Spain, made one at a time. So that suggests that quality control on it is very, very high. And it sounds like it's closely inspected because they're made one at a time. What that manufacturing process is, I don't know. But just by the fact that they said made one at a time in Spain suggests to me that there is a high degree of quality control, which is quite possibly why it's commanding a $350 price tag. But anyhow, we'll have a link below so you can get a look at it. All the way from Spain, available at Bull Goose Shaving, the Sagas Zeppelin razor in 316L stainless steel with that inverted smile razor head. Check it out. We'll have a link below. Well, here's an email alert from The Art of Shaving regarding their Father's Day sale. And the headline reads, "The smoothest gift Dad didn't know he needed." And as they write here, because Dad deserves more than a tie, whether he's a shaving pro or still using drugstore foam, it's time to upgrade his grooming game or yours. Here's what's included in our Father's Day sale. 15% off orders of $75 or more. Free kit bag with $100 or more purchase or free with email sign up. 20% off $150 or more orders plus free brush and stand with select bundles. 25% off $250 or more orders plus get a free straight razor. 30% off when you spend $350 or more. Free samples with heated razor, bronze shaver, or safety razor purchase. Free shipping on all orders $50 or more, excludes essentials boxes. This isn't just about a better shave, it's about feeling good every morning. And yes, if you're the dad doing the buying, more power to you. You've earned it. So there you go. We'll have a link to the Father's Day sale going on right now at The Art of Shaving. Well, speaking of Father's Day is right around the corner. This year it's June 15th, 2025. That'll be Father's Day. And I'm just getting word on a brand new shave soap and aftershave splash to help you celebrate Father's Day from Phoenix Shaving and Jerry Pleshy of the Shave Dad Facebook group. It's called Shave Dad's Dad. How about that? And as I understand it, it's an homage to Electric Shave. Now, information is just coming in, so stay tuned because we're going to have more details about it. We're also going to get a review done on this, and I'm really looking forward to trying this one and sharing it with everyone out there. And we'll get a review done and we'll get information for you just as soon as it becomes available. So you have plenty of time to order this one for Father's Day. Again, my understanding is that it's an homage to Electric Shave. Not entirely sure about the release date. When I get all that information, we'll get it for you on the Monday Morning Mailbag and maybe a review before then. Not entirely sure. So stay tuned from Phoenix Shaving and Jerry Pleshy of the Shave Dad Facebook group, Shave Dad's Dad, and as I understand it, an homage to Electric Shave. Stay tuned. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie to you. And I'm in a classic movie musical kind of mood. And here's one that I may have talked about before in the past, but if you've never seen it, get ready for a real musical treat. My Fair Lady, starring Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison from 1964. This is an absolutely marvelous musical. My parents especially loved a particular number because it has to do with a character who is Hungarian. Of course, my parents being Hungarian, my grandparents came from Hungary, and my parents were bilingual, and the Hungarian culture was very, very prominent in our household. Whenever there was a mention of a character in film or TV who was Hungarian, or they mentioned Hungary in some way, my folks were just delighted, especially my father. So there's a particular musical number in My Fair Lady that builds upon that. And my father, I'll never forget his expression when I watched the movie with him. He was so overjoyed by that. He just laughed and laughed and laughed. Anyhow, look for that particular musical number. And a couple of other reasons I recommend this movie is, number one, Julie Andrews was appearing on Broadway. I can't remember what show it was. Might have been Camelot. I'm not entirely sure, but Walt Disney attended a performance, went backstage after the show, and offered Julie Andrews the role of Mary Poppins. And Julie Andrews knew that the My Fair Lady musical was being made by Warner Brothers and very much wanted to play Eliza Doolittle because she appeared as Eliza Doolittle on Broadway. And as the story goes, Julie Andrews had it written into her contract with Walt Disney that if the part of Eliza Doolittle was offered to her, she could leave Mary Poppins to go to Warner Brothers to do My Fair Lady. But Warner Brothers cast Audrey Hepburn in the role of Eliza Doolittle, and that was that. But Mary Poppins went on to be nominated for many Academy Awards, and Julie Andrews won Best Actress, the Academy Award for Best Actress for her performance as Mary Poppins. How about that? And the other reason why I like My Fair Lady is because of the technical achievement in sound. I believe they won a special technical achievement Academy Award for developing a new microphone, a wireless microphone, the first of its kind from what I understand, because Rex Harrison did not want to perform his vocals separately from his performance in front of the camera. He wanted to perform both his vocals and his acting in front of the camera all at the same time. As you know, with movie musicals, the actors and actresses will do all of their vocal work, their singing, separately. And then when they come on to do it in front of the camera, there's a playback that they can listen to, and they're pretty much lip syncing to their own performance. Rex Harrison did not want to do that. He wanted to perform it live in front of the camera. He felt it would be more organic and spontaneous and authentic and that sort of thing. And the technical folks at Warner Brothers were able to develop a wireless microphone that allowed Rex Harrison to perform his vocals live in front of the camera while he was singing and acting his part, while all the other actors and actresses in the cast were doing lip sync to their previously recorded vocals. How about that? That's pretty amazing for 1964. So they received a special Academy Award, I believe, for sound achievement, sound technical achievement. Pretty amazing. So I kind of like the little trivia backstories of the movie, but it really is a wonderful, wonderful movie musical. The songs are great. The performances are great. The story is great. If you haven't seen it, you're in for a treat. From 1964, My Fair Lady, starring Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison. Check it out. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show, and I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that second cup.